All right, guys. So it is Project 365's team training tonight. It is 20 past 6, and I'm excited to get this on the roll. And I'm just going to quickly just go through all the gratitudes right now. So Callie is grateful for the shakes on holiday. Yes, a must. Not many health options in the UK, I can imagine. Probably just a lot of fish and chips and pies. Grateful for a nice weekend in Adelaide Hills. Ionics, I'm dead without it. Yes. Joel's, gratitude. Great. All right, for support, Isogenics Network. Yep. Ariane, grateful for successfully completed a roadshow. All right, cool. And plus, every person at the hotel is a legit 125 kg insane. Oh, geez. Well, that's an opportunity. And Teresa just jumped on. Awesome. So I'm just going to go through some team recognition. And I've just realized that I can't. Oh, wait, where are we? Here we go. So we've got Vicky Zarb, Wayne Kane, and Tony Rowe that have joined they've completed the IsaBody challenge. They're done. 16 weeks done. They get $200 product coupon. That's free $200. That's a free $200, guys, worth of product just for doing what you're currently doing. It's amazing. So Dave Ryan has recently entered. I recently entered about 2 weeks ago. So there's a shout out to myself. Sandra Joe, Sandra's started a new member. Maddie Ferg has started 2 new members this week. Callie, you've started 1. Byron McDonald has also started 1 member. Now I'm going to shout out Teresa. I think you're on. I'm just going to mute you, Teresa. And huge shout out to Teresa. This is her first call. And also she's lost 3 kilos within about 12 weeks. No, sorry, 12 days that was. And also she's also documenting her journey on Facebook, which is freaking amazing. And like she's just taken it all on board. Like she's branding herself a woman of substance, 30 days mindset, all this sort of stuff. I think it's just amazing. I'm like praising on you right now, Team R, because you seriously amaze me. One last thing about Team R, we were going through her goals and she was like, you know what? I just want to forget the number. She's like, I want to forget the number. I'm just here for the feeling. My outcome is I want to feel empowered. I want to nourish my body. I'm going to forget about the scales. And I think that is just huge that that has flipped and switched so quickly for you. It's freaking amazing. So shout out to Joel for recovering from Bali Belly. Shout out to Rogerio for tuning in and starting to get back into posting as well. So tonight's call, we've got some, I'll be covering list management and also inviting to events. And that kind of touches on the next point is what we've actually got coming up on the 15th of September. This is really the event that we've got to be focusing on for everyone. It's the 15th of September. It's 1 day. It's literally all the multiple 6-figure earners and 7-figure earners sharing their time, their skills for us to leverage, not only for ourselves, but for other people, our team, people that want this, people that want to learn and grow. This is why events are so important, because they leverage your time. And I just kind of want to ask a question as well. It'd be awesome if there were a few of the other team on, but like Joel, I'll just ask you, what happened when you went to an event for you? Like when you went to an event, what happened?
I got hooked straight away. I was in. That's all I needed. It was just an event.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, dude, you killed that shit.
Right? So Joel got hooked. I know for Blake, when Blake went to an event, I believe it was a summer kickoff last year, he was super skeptical about Isogenics. Just went for shits and gigs, went to an event, saw that it wasn't what he thought it was, absorbed all the content, and his fire was lit. His why was lit. He knew what was going on, and it ignited him. So every single event, imagine, what if you were able to bring along 5 new people to an event, or maybe 10? What if you had 10 new people on the 15th of September at Perth or in Sydney and Melbourne that were curious? Or maybe they're people in your team right now that are curious or that want to learn more. You know, imagine if they were at that event listening to Gabby Dean, you know, listening to Jen Schultz, listening to all of the other speakers that have had success, and they see a room full of people that are just like them, that want more, that want better health, that want choice, that want to have impact, that want to actually create a lifestyle that they love. You know, it's that's why we want to get people to events. That's why we want to go to events. It's leverage. You spark people up. You let the speakers do the talking. It's like massive third-party validation. So I just want to hammer that home on why you want to bring people to events, as many as you can, you know, both within your team and outside. So right now, I'm just going to quickly go through just a method on how to invite, okay? Just literally a step-by-step method on how to invite people to events. So again, why this is important is who's listened to GoPro? Has anyone listened to GoPro, read GoPro? Yep. Ari, have you listened to GoPro at all or read it? No, sort of, I can't hear you. Yes, you have. Okay, Rogerio, have you listened? I don't think you have. No, yeah, that's all good. Like, but
what is main GoPro?
GoPro, it's a book. It's an audio book by Eric Roy. Yeah, no, I don't.
I saw they star the guy that created the GoPro, but not the book.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So no, it's not GoPro the camera. It's not GoPro. Yeah. I thought that as well. It's not the camera. Yeah.
I thought about that too. That's why I was blocked.
It's great marketing. It's super great marketing because GoPro, like, it's just like it's familiar and it's already a trusted name. Anyway, okay, cool. So GoPro, Eric Warray, network marketing industry expert. He states that inviting guests to events and bringing people to events is the highest paid skill in network marketing. Again, let that land. It is the highest paid skill. Highest paid. You know, the stat is for every person that you bring to a corporate event, they will help bring in a grand's worth into your business or something like that. I think I just butchered that, but I'm pretty sure that's around residual income. So what we're going to do is this method is literally, this is either done over a phone call. So you can do this through calling up someone over your phone or through Facebook Messenger. Okay, you can call people. So if you can call people on your phone, you can call people through Facebook Messenger. And some of you are like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. What? I'm calling people? And it's like, yes, because the reason why we want to speak to people over the phone, this is my belief, is that people can feel your energy. And energy is everything. Energy is freaking everything. Your excitement about what's happening is the most important. So it's either through a Facebook call, or if you're a little bit timid and you just want to send a voice message, I would recommend that as well. You know, sending a voice message to someone that is qualified. Now, first step is you want to be in a hurry. Okay. So step number one is you want to be in a hurry. So when you're calling someone, it's like, hey, Joe, dude, like I had to get onto you really quickly because. So, dude, I had to get onto you really quickly. I'm kind of doing a few things. I had to get onto you really quickly. So that's step number one. Step number two is you want to genuinely compliment the person or tell them why you're calling. So again, Joe, like I've got to call you after meeting you, you know, on the Tuesday or whatever, or, you know, after getting to know you over 2 months. You're super passionate about health and fitness. You're really not enjoying your current accounting job or your job. And, you know, after chatting, I knew that you wanted to, you know, exit your job, or you just weren't passionate about your job. So that's number two. Tell them why you're actually inviting them. You know, it's a compliment. So compliment with the why. So, man, you're an awesome dude. You're into X, Y, Z. On this day, there's this woman or there's this bloke. You know, on the 15th of September, there's this bloke, or, you know, there's this woman, Gabby Dean. So you kind of want to relate the story of a speaker to the person that you're calling. If you can, that's amazing. Sometimes, like, I'm not perfect on this, but that's what you want to say. Or a generic invite would be, you know, we've got multiple six-figure income earners within Isogenics that are speaking about absolutely everything. You know, they literally, and this is what I always say, they literally don't need to be doing this. Like, they don't need to be up there presenting, sharing all of the tools, because they are financially flexible. Like, they've created wealth for themselves. They don't really need to do this anymore, but they do, because it's had, color codes as well. Because they've helped so many people. They just want to do this because they want to help people create the lifestyle that they've created. You know, so again, they're multiple six-figure income earners or seven-figure income earners. You want to edify the speakers like they're Tony Robbins, like they're Bob Proctor, like they're Mother Teresa. Like, you want to edify the crap out of the people speaking. Okay? So, so that's number 3. Now, where am I? Number 4 would be creating scarcity and urgency. So again, the whole energy on this call is you're freaking passionate. Like, you're not on a phone call being like, hey Joe, so I wanted to just give you a buzz because like you just, that energy, motherfucking mosquito. Energy is everything. Raise the energy. Like, you want to be excited. So I'm just getting attacked by like giant mosquitoes. The mosquitoes over here are so much bigger. And so number 4 is creating scarcity and urgency. So you want to say, it is going to sell out. This event, it runs from 8:30 to 5:30 or 9 p.m. to 5:30 in the Sydney Convention Centre or wherever it is, Melbourne, Perth. This event is going to sell out. Okay, it's going to sell out. It's going to be packed. There's going to be over like 500 people in the room. It's going to be freaking crazy. It's going to be epic. So again, you're creating urgency. It's going to sell out. Scarcity. I've only got, and this is for the people that have bought tickets for others, I've only got like 3 tickets left. You know, I've only got 3 tickets left, or I've only got a couple of tickets left, or you could even say I've only got 1 ticket left. You can say that. I've only got a couple of tickets left. You're on the top of my list. Can you make it? That's it. Can you make it? And it's from that point that they'll either say, yep, 100%, or just let me check my calendar. Most likely people will say, hey, look, like this sounds freaking epic. Let me just check my calendar. When people say that, either, you know, see if they can check their diary then. If they can't, give them, I would say maximum 48 hours to make a decision. Maximum. Because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time. And again, like if it takes people a week to make a decision, that's just procrastination. Like, people know what they want, and it saves you time. So you want to position it in a way, if they're asking you, okay, yep, I got it, you know, can I get back to you? It's like, yep, amazing. Look, I've got other people to chat to that really want this. So again, you're posturing yourself. You are the person with the golden ticket. I've got other people that I'm chatting to about this. You know, I wanted to give you a call first. So, you know, would you be able to get back to me within, 24 hours on a decision? Because I don't want to waste, I don't want this ticket to go to waste. And I know the event's coming up, so I want to give people some time to check their diaries. And they'll appreciate that. They'll be like, yep, sure, man. Awesome. Okay, fantastic. I'll touch base with you within, 24, 48 hours. Okay. And they'll be like, yep, cool, done. So you can confirm. And I've lost my number sequence. I think that was number 4, scarcity and urgency, with the ask. So again, you want to be in a hurry. You want to ask them compliment them and share the reason why you're reaching out, you're calling them, or you're inviting them. And then 3, you're actually inviting them and telling them what it is. So multiple 6-figure income earners are coming in, blah, blah, blah. They've served so many people, transformed so many people's health. She was an accountant just like you, and she's now traveling the world totally financially free, helping others do the same. It's crazy. It's going to be packed. It's on the 15th of September, blah, blah, blah. Scarcity and urgency, and ask if they can make it. So I'll just kind of run you through just a little, a script, just like an example. So let's just say I'm calling Joe. I would do it along the lines of this. And again, it's not perfect. Like if you're a perfectionism, I used to be a perfectionist. Just, there's no perfect way to kind of do this, but there's a little bit of structure. So I'd say, be like, Joe, my man, what's going on? Well, okay, he's a really close friend. All right, so Joe that I met two months ago, like, Joe, dude, look, I had to get onto you super quick. Is now a good time? He'd say, yeah, man, what's up? Dude, like I'm literally just running out the door. I had to get onto you because, after chatting with you at the gym a few days ago or a few weeks ago, it was really awesome to get to know you. And I just feel like because you're into health and fitness, you got chatting about wanting to start your own business, but you've just been working behind a bar for so many years. I just had to reach out because I think I've got something for you. On the 15th of September in Sydney, I've got this, I work with a company called Isagenix, and there's multiple people are making multiple six figures in this business and seven figures. And they're coming in just to tell and share all their secrets on how they built this business. My mate Logan was a physio, and now he was just drained and tired and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm just kind of making this up to share a little bit of story. And he's now creating multiple six figures, seven figures. He doesn't need to do this. Like he's totally financially free, and he's helped so many people. It's going to be a crazy event. Probably over 400 people. It's going to be freaking packed. And I've got a couple of tickets to go, and I wanted to ask you, you're at the top of my list. And I just wanted to say, I've only got about 2 tickets left, and I just wanted to see if you could make it. So again, and then he'd say yes or no. And okay, cool. Yep. Are you guys getting value out of this? Is this helping on how to actually invite? Yeah, it's helping. One person. Cool. Rogerio's left the couch. Cool. All right, awesome. Now, the thing with this is it's really, it's the energy. Energy is contagious. That's the thing to really focus in on, is your excitement. Your excitement for this event. That's what you want to bring on the call. Okay? So that's inviting to an event. Sometimes it's the other way around. That's funny. Now, the next thing that I wanted to cover as well is list management. Because, again, the reason why this is so important on managing your list, for those of you who don't know what a list is, your master list is literally your list of people that you know within your life. So literally everyone that you know, your dentist, your mum's brother, sister's father, your physio, your PT, all your friends at your old high school. And the reason why we want to have a list is because, one, it just helps you think of everyone that you know within your network. And again, business is numbers. Network marketing is numbers. Everything is numbers. And that is this game. It's a numbers game. So the more people that you talk to and you share this with, the more will come back. So we want to get a list of names to make this super efficient for those of you who are super busy, Ari. Like myself, when I was working at Tony Robbins, it was the reason why this helped so much was it made me efficient. It made me super efficient with my time. I could just bust out messages really quickly. 2, I could record conversations as well. Okay, I could actually record what I spoke about with someone and have a background around them. That's just something that I'm really picking up on, is because there's been times where I just have no idea who I'm talking to. And I feel a little bit like I want to know more about you. I want to remember more about what we've spoken about so that I can bring it up, or if I've shared Isagenix with you or not. Because I've done it in the past where I've reached out to someone about Isagenix, and I've done it like multiple times, and people will be like, dude, like you asked me like 2 weeks ago, or like, and I said no. And I was like, ooh, and it made me, it was a learning curve for me. So that's why it's super important. I'm just going to show you 2 ways that I'm doing it. And this is, you guys might have your own system. That is cool. This is the way that I'm using it, and it's working for me. Okay, it's working for me this way. And I'm just going to share my screen. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, cool. So, does everyone know Google Drive? Everyone know about Google Drive at all? Yep, Ari knows Google Drive. Joel knows about Google Drive. Rogerio, I can't see your faces. Teresa or Blake, I'm sure you guys probably do know. Or RJ. All right, it's, for those of you who don't know what Google Drive is, you've got Gmail, and then within this top right corner with the 9 boxes, you have Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud. It's a cloud. So for those of you who don't know what a cloud is, and it's 2018, come on guys, get with the times. It's an online folder. It's an online document that you can store in the, online. So you can access it from your phone, your laptop, anywhere that you sign into Gmail, you can access these files. So here we have, I've got a, where am I? Whoop, that's my folder. And then we've got isogenics, my list, okay? So I've got an isogenics list. So now we've got literally this first page, and again, it's a little bit messy, but still, messy is better than nothing. Done is better than perfect. This column here, this first page is literally your master list. So every single person that you know. And again, you're not going to invite every one of these people. It's just a mind dump so that you can get all the names out onto a screen. Some people like pen and paper. You can do that as well. And a great way to actually get your list is through Facebook and downloading your Facebook friends list. And you can actually download, and I'll link up a YouTube video that can show you how to do that. And you can print out your Facebook list. So if you've got 500 friends, boom, there's your list, 500 people. You can print it out and you can cross it. Now, the reason why I like doing it online here is because you can actually, where am I? The upside is the left. Yeah, is exactly. You can search people. So, for example, because I've copied and pasted. Oh gosh, I'm a little bit. Okay, here we go. So let's say I'm chatting to people. Where am I? Okay. I'm in my Facebook groups. And again, if this isn't familiar with you, this is for the people that do understand how to farm and how to make connections online. Let's just say I'm in I've added a few friends from the Abraham Hicks Law of Attraction Facebook page. Okay, so every single person that friend requests me or adds me, I will go into recently added. I will go into recently added. Here we go. I will copy their name and I'll move it. And I'll copy and paste it into this little folder. Okay, where are we? So this is constantly being monitored and improved. Okay, so boom, Sarah's there. Now the cool thing about this is if I hover over Sarah, it just opens up her page on Facebook straight away. Okay, and Sarah's there. So once that is done, I have a proposals folder. Oh, no, where am I? Oh, okay, where is my, what the hell? Here we go. Pipeline combos. It's all the way there. That should be next to my. Is this making sense for everyone? Is this helping? Like, is this, you guys getting some goodies out of this? And so the upside to verse paper is a shit show. Yeah. And you lose everything as well. So for example, again, these are all of the people that I have invited to Isogenics, whether it's the product or the business. Okay. And don't mind the color code. That was a bit of procrastination. I was trying to be all fancy, but really I don't need colors. Maybe you do need colors. It was just a time waster for me. So let's just say, Kiara, right? So when I'm doing my follow-up, when I'm inviting someone, I will plug their name across. So it's like, yep, I've sent an invite. So again, that could be one of the templates that you use. I've sent it to Sarah. It's the 3rd of September, and it was a referral message, or it was a product invite, or it was, got 10 minutes, or it was a business invite, okay? Or whatever method you use. So for those of you in the Next Step group, Nat's been sharing us some scripts. So I've used that specific script. And then as I go along, you can see here, there's first combo, second combo, third combo, fourth combo, and it goes all the way to infinity. So I will refer back. So again, like if I've got 5 people to send an invite, boom, 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 I send those invites. And now I'm on to follow-ups. Okay, so I'm on to follow-ups. 31st of, let's jump here, right? So I scroll up, and these were my messages that I sent on the 31st of August. These people haven't responded to me. So if my number for the day is 5, I literally click open Steve Pratt. His page opens up. Someone is drawing a beautiful love heart. I feel like that's Blake because he showed me this, and he's probably like, oh, this looks familiar. Is it Blake? Was it you? Maybe not. Maybe it was someone else. And team calls are for, yeah, I knew it was you. I knew it was him. Oh my God, it's funny. Oh, good times. So again, right? So again, my internet's quite slow because I'm using Zoom. But see here, I've opened up Steve Pratt. I've sent him a message, and you know what? I'm going to send him a follow-up right now. Hey, Steve, I understand life gets busy and we miss things sometimes. I was just curious if you saw the above message. Question. Boom. Follow-up done. That literally took me 2 seconds. And then I record it. Third of follow-up message. And I literally, I can bang, 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 bang. I can go through, that literally took me 30 seconds. 5 follow-ups done in 5 minutes. That's efficiency. And so then you can, once you've got your 5 and 5 or whatever number it is for you, then you can spend the other time once you've hit your numbers to cultivate new relationships, whether that's going out in public, going out to spaces, whether that's going through Facebook groups, whether that's connecting with people on Instagram. You use that other time to cultivate new people, cultivate new relationships, cultivate new people. Okay? So this was a huge game changer for me because it just helped me smash out numbers quickly because I didn't have a lot of time with full-time work. So that's huge. And I also write notes within this. And again, if this is for you, if you want to do this, again, this is just a little addition that I've done. I'm going a little bit over time. Hey, these calls are 40 minutes. And, oh no, I'm not good. There's an amazing free CRM system. I don't even know what CRM stands for. Customer Reference Management. Jeez, I really need to know. I need to know that. Basically, a CRM is a system that you're able to manage your potential customers with, the people that you have conversations with. So I'm starting to use this with the people that I've invited to Isogenics, so that I can actually record a conversation. So again, Ryan Evans, I had a chat today, and again, I can send you the link. This is all free. The HubSpot CRM system. It's literally a free system. It's pretty basic, but it does the job. You can either just continue using the Excel spreadsheet and writing your notes within this. Like, you know, Melissa met in Mexico, has 2 daughters, worked in retail, you know? So this is just that fine tuning with your skills. It's that fine tuning so that you can actually, you know, follow up with someone and be like, hey, how are the kids? Or you can relate back to a conversation that you previously had. And it also, it's funny because it just makes you feel, for me personally, just makes me feel better that I understand a little bit more what's going on in their life as well. And that I can refer back to things. So again, just an example, you know, I met this guy through my old work. He lives in Perth, went traveling, blah, 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 Croatia. He's the coach through the D method. And again, this is just a way to record your conversations. So if you want me to link this up, I know we're closing down for time. I can link this up in the Project 365 page, or I can do another thing on this. This is my going through his goals, his vision. He was super direct, so I couldn't get really deep with him, but these were his goals. So I could record them. So instead of having them instead of having these goals just lost in pages, they're recorded. So even with health goals, it's amazing because you can record people's goals. You can record people's why. And so when you have that follow-up call with your friend or with your customer, whoever, you know it. And then after a while, you don't even need the CRM. You don't even need the note. You just know. And yeah, so that's really helped. Relationship, what do you like better, James? Excel or that CRM? I like this. They've got both got pros and cons, and I'm like kind of caught in this transition phase because I've got all my names on. That's a tough question. I like the Excel because you can just copy and paste your names from your Facebook list straight to the Excel, and you can just it's quick, and you can just open up the page and it's boom, it's quick. The CRM, I really enjoy it because everything's just there, and I prefer that, and it's just a little bit neater. So I'm kind of using both at the moment. I've been looking at CRMs. Yeah. So the reason why I like using what I'm doing currently is for people that I jump on a phone call with, that's when I transfer them over to the HubSpot CRM. So I transfer them over to to it. So every person that I've kind of invited to Isogenics and had a phone call with, I'll plug into the HubSpot CRM. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's that. Did anyone have any questions? Was that good for you guys? Did people get value out of it? Did you guys understand that a little bit more? Can you see how that can make just your time so much more efficient? Like, holy moly. Like, everyone's like, oh, I don't have the time. Does it remind you like when a follow-up is due? That is a great question. It probably is. It's funny. My brother works for HubSpot and he's like, mate, you've got to get into it's like, mate, it's the best thing ever. Like, it probably is, but it's that whole, it's going to take me time. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if it, I don't know. Cool. Yeah, Facebook Messenger. Yeah. Any questions at all? Anything? Nah. Cool. Pretty good. Who's going to use Excel? Yeah, Blake, that's 100% what I do as well. And then I just plug it into the Facebook remote. Yeah, 100. Yeah, that's it. Who's going to use Excel spreadsheets now? Joel is. Ariane, I feel like Ari's already got a system down. I just feel like you've already got this system nailed.
I've got it. I use my calendar most of the time for anything I do, any task, any phone calls. Anything.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Excel document is great.
Yeah, where do you record your names? Like, do you record the list of who you've spoken to, and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I do that in a CRM system.
Yeah, cool.
And then, usually you can put a reminder on when to follow up with them, or I put that in my calendar, follow up with.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, definitely. Cool. It was very helpful. Thank you. I'll start using Excel. Awesome, Tima. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we're less than a minute, so it's going to close down. And yeah, that's the team call, everyone. It's the 15th of September.